Alrighty, you guys. Welcome to Fat Fuck Garage. Sorry, I mean Jabba's 220, Jabba loser, Jabba the wife beater, Jabba the racist. I mean, whatever you want to call him. Now, this is a good video.
Hello, folks. It's Rich. 220. I recognize a lot of people are giving me help. I understand that. Don't think for a minute that I don't, because I do. Okay? I'm not being hard-headed as far as listening to people. I'm listening to you. But there's certain situations that have arisen that I think need attention before any valve adjustment is done.
Listen.
Okay, for example, the number one cylinder 2 days ago read 60. Today it reads 70. Okay?
You added oil to it.
The number 3 cylinder ran less than 25. Well, 25. Now it's 40. Because what I did was I removed the pressure that was on the valve. Okay? And then what I did today was I took all the push rods out and made sure that they weren't bent. Because if you're putting that much stress on a rocker arm nut and the push rod comes up on the highest part of the cam, if the lifter is not primed with oil,
what?
You're hitting the bottom of the valve of the lifter.
What in the fuck?
And it's going to leave the valve hung open. Okay?
You hit the bottom of the lifter. Listen, folks. If your push rod hits the bottom of your lifter, you have it way too fucking tight. That should never happen. Ever.
Okay? If I have to take the
your
push
lifter
rods out, I
collapses
will.
and it hits the bottom, it's way too tight. Otherwise, the lifter just goes out and it's going to stop working.
Yep.
Because there was nothing wrong with the number 3 piston when I put it in. It had anywhere from 70 to 90 pounds of, compression. And now it has like 40. Because I put connecting rod bearings in? No. It's because I was being told constantly, barraged by people telling me to do a valve adjustment. Do a valve adjustment. So what I did, I didn't realize I had already done this in the beginning. That's why the car started the last time. In the summertime.
Compression has to do with rings, cylinder, and valves.
And now it won't because, well, I already had it adjusted, and then on top of it, I did another adjustment. And I think I did another adjustment.
As long as you did all 3 of them the same, you get the exact same results all 3 times, dumbass.
A bent push rod.
Think about it.
A smashed in lobe that's in the rocker arm underneath the nut.
There's lobes on cams.
You can also bend the valve or cause it to be hung open. Okay, just because you relieve that stress off of that spring in that valve doesn't mean it's going to come right back up. It may take time.
What?
What?
So what I'm doing is I'm leaving them loose.
Don't come right back up. Your guides are sticky. There's something wrong with your guides,
dude. Feel comfortable upstairs in my own brain about everything else. Then I'll make the proper valve adjustment. Please do not sit there and act like I'm stupid, because I'm not.
You are.
You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I shouldn't have to give you an example of what I mean by a valve hung open. Okay, it's like a gravitational pull. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, that's what happens when you stand up, Jabba.
The only way you're going to do
I guarantee you, if you stand and spin on one foot, you'll create a gravitational pull.
Well, fucking microwave right off the fucking counter.
Anytime you walk in a circle, there's a gravitational pull.
They'll go right together. If you turn that magnet, one of the magnets the other way, they're going to force themselves apart.
What the fuck does that have to do with valves, dude? What does that have to do with anything
Until
in
I'm
an
sure
engine?
everything else is cleared and checks out, I'm not doing a valve adjustment. I want to make sure that the lifters are not collapsed. I want to make sure the push rods are not bent. And I want to make sure that I can actually get that valve to close again. It's not the piston. It's not the rings. It's not the connecting rod bearings. It's actually the valve being forced to be hung open. So when it came back up, because I can actually move the spring.
You're a fucking idiot.
Okay, on the valve that I installed.
That's not a good thing.
It was put in right. Don't even go there because it was put in right.
Oh, I'm going there. You're a fucking idiot.
Because of the pressure and because of the age of the
You're a white beater. You're a racist.
There's a good possibility it was weak. And it may not be seating because it's not finding the center where it needs to come back up.
Huh?
So
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb?
Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go and drive some school kids. So I'll
That's
see you in
scary.
the next one. But I'm not
Go
making
speed.
fun of anybody, and I'm not ignoring everybody. I will do a proper valve adjustment. And if those people that are hard to
he's
hear
got a
can't hear
283.
me,
He's talking
once
about
everything
he's
else
getting
checks
60
out,
pounds of compression out of
I
something.
will do a
I mean,
proper
that's not
valve
the exact amount of
adjustment.
compression. That's
But not
PSI
until
his
everything
gauge. You
else
have to do
checks
math to figure
out.
the pressure ratio up. But it
Because
should
I'm
be
not
putting
interested
out
in
at
having a
least
connecting
on his
rod going
compression
through my
tester.
oil pan.
It should be reading 150.
Oh, hang on. Gotta hear that last part.
You know, hello, folks. It's Rich, 220.
Listen to this.
Because I'm not interested in having a connecting rod going through my oil pan. Is that good enough of a definition for everybody? I hope so.
How is that a definition of anything? And that engine will never spin enough RPMs to shove a fucking connector rod through the oil pan or the
Not
block.
as it is, it won't. Because like I said, I mean, using a compression tester on his engine, the dial, the gauge on the end of it, should be at least 130, if not 160. He's talking about 60 pounds coming out of the cylinder.
Yep.
That would be like 2 to 1 compression, is what that would end up being if you did the math. I mean, roughly. I mean, don't quote me, it's not exact. But you can't just run compression. You have to do math to figure out what your ratio is.
Mustangs and stuff like that.
If it says 120 pounds, I don't mean you have 120 pounds of PS. I mean, it's complicated. There's math.
So,
I'm not the best guy to explain that to you, but
here's our next video. Now, I don't know who he's talking about, but this video is just fucking funny to watch. I mean, he loses his shit.
You know, I find it kind of funny that after all this time,
I find it kind of funny that you're a fat
people
fuck
were,
that
I'm
beat a
kind
woman.
of funny that you fucking tell me to
belittling
go.
me and mocking me and stuff like that. And I had already told them long ago that I wasn't.
Use a girl, we know. We support that,
I
Rich.
had mechanical
This is
ability
2024,
to
bud.
do things. And you got these kids on here that have these newer cars with serpentine belts and
Hang on.
heater blower motors and stuff like that. And
Rich fucking, he's like, this is 2024. We can identify as anything we can want to identify as. I'm going to identify as a shade tree mechanic.
You missed it. You missed it though.
That's funny shit.
These kids today with their serpentine belts and their blower motors.
Serpentine belts and blower motors, son. Do you know what a serpentine belt is, dude? I mean, Jesus Christ.
His car got a blower motor.
Right? I mean, how you get heat out? Blower motor, huh? I think that's funny shit.
One of them fucking field mice in there running around.
Right. He's got a hamster inside his car that runs on a fucking cage, blows out heat. He's got a little string on cheese, he dangles it down in the cage right in front of it, and it just starts spinning.
putting fluid in the master cylinder. Man, I don't think they even realize.
Hey, you gotta put fluid in the master cylinder on your 57 Chevy or the brakes don't work, dumbass. It's nothing to do with new or old. You're trying to make this like old fart routine like these kids today.
Like you got some kind of experience from being old, dude. I mean, there's fucking 17-year-olds got more knowledge than you. I mean,
Fucking 25-year-olds got more knowledge than you.
I mean,
Is how much you have to actually work on an old car than you do
What?
with these new cars.
that's not an awful.
You know, your new Mustangs and stuff like that. Serpentine belts are on the outside. You don't have to take a.
You're a fucking dumb fuck, dude. Jesus Christ.
I'm
What
joking.
do you think a timing belt's considered, bud? A timing belt's considered a serpentine belt. You have definition of serpentine? God damn, you can't make it up.
He's
folks.
talking about a timing belt, but he's saying serpentine belt. Yeah, shit. Rich doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
Water pump off, or time and chain cover off, or all the pulleys off, or the generator, or the radiator.
So if your
or
timing belt breaks in your
anything
car,
else
you
for
have to
that
take the motor
matter. It's
apart,
pretty
huh?
simple.
Wow, that's nice to know.
But all in all, after everything that I've been through,
Folks, let's all go out and buy newer Mustangs because you don't have to pull the front cover, anything off the front of the engine to change the timing belt.
How don't most of them newer ones have a cam in each head? If not 2 cams in each head? I mean, I could be wrong.
I really,
I am.
you know, I really don't want nothing to do with the people that have mocked me because, you know,
Because we're right.
those people are not there
Because
for
you
me.
secretly love us.
And as far as somebody else sitting there talking about my house and, you know, if I came in with the right attitude, well, you know what? I want to see how your attitude would be if you were losing your house. You know, maybe we could treat you.
I would be mad as a motherfucker, but you know who I'd be mad at, Rich?
Myself,
bud.
So you know why? I would hold myself accountable for my actions. You know what else? I wouldn't have took the bank's money if I couldn't pay back said bank.
The thing is, if anybody thinks he got a loan modification, he didn't actually get a new loan. He literally just modified his old loan and couldn't make the payments. He didn't take no more money. A loan modification means you're modifying a loan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you get a new loan, that's rewriting a loan or another second mortgage or whatever the fuck. He got a loan modification. He went to him and said, "Hey man, I can't make these payments. Will you lower it? Will you redo it and lower my payment?" Sure thing, Rich. Dude couldn't make the payments in. It's like he's not going to now. Watch.
Dad, hey. He's too busy fucking buying Hot Wheels and steel and galvanized sheet metal from fucking local businesses.
I bet you dropped your richest fucking area and there ain't a guardrail inside. He just saw all the galvanized guardrails fucking the fucking ripped on his car.
And then blamed it on his wife when he got caught.
Fucking bust all the kids and went over a cliff. There ain't no guardrail, but it's at Rich's house. Stapled to his 57.
Well, that's why I was worried about the cops being there then.
Child instead of an adult who has a lot of weight on his shoulders.
One thing we can both agree on, bud, you got a lot of weight on your motherfucking shoulders, boy. Jesus Christ. I ain't never seen a motherfucker carry a chest on top of their shoulders.
Moo.
Motherfucker got a neck, dude. His shit goes right from belly to fucking head.
See how that makes you feel.
Feels pretty good.
I am not about kissing nobody's butt. That's not my forte. So you can forget that.
Especially not no women's, huh? Your ex-wife just throw up against the wall and just...
Then why didn't you just ignore the whole thing when you said the N-word, Rich? If you're not trying to kiss people's ass, why didn't you come out and try to justify? Why did you come out and try to justify it? And then your justification is even worse because now your justification, I was calling little kids that. Which I don't think it's any better to call an adult that, but still, you were attacking little kids, cussing them out. It wasn't even an adult you was cussing, it was supposed to be little kids, and it wasn't, but that was your own excuse. And
my car took me 2 years to fix.
Really?
Not just the engine.
And it still ain't fixed.
Not just the body work, not just the paint work.
It don't take nobody 2 years to put together 283.
And people take a lot longer than that putting a car together.
Unless you just ain't working on it.
That they
or you literally have
no idea anything about it. Okay? That car is 13 years before my time.
Oh, no.
And I don't care how simple people say, and you know who you are, 283, a baby could do it. Let me tell you something, pal.
I ain't your
The
fucking
same
pal,
parts
pal.
that are in that engine internally are in every engine.
No shit. Boom. You
Okay?
guys hear that? My
It doesn't matter what kind of engine you have. I don't care if you got a 455. I don't care if you got a 350. I don't care if you got a 440. I could care less. The parts are literally the same.
You haven't named one
internally.
engine that basic
And
mechanics
for everybody to mock me and make fun of me about, doing the repair work while the block was still attached to the car and still attached to the transmission. I want to see your 300-pound butt get up underneath a car on jack stands and rip the car apart literally. And I'm talking about timing chain. I'm talking about oil pan. I'm talking about connecting rod bearings. I'm talking about yanking connecting rods out and pistons that are shattered out. Replace them, press them, put new rings on them, new valves in them with tools that are garbage. Okay?
So you want to see that, Rich? Go over to Poor Man's Speed Shop and look at the BMW I just did about 8 months ago. I put bearings in it while it was up on jack stands on a dirt floor garage when it was cold outside. And I promise you, there's a lot more to that than what the fuck you did. Your hole under your car is open. You just drop a fucking end link and the oil pan's right there. Just pull it down.
Yep.
So I want to hear it, dude. You're making it sound like it's some
And I
kind of
want
magical
people
feat.
to belittle and degrade you while you're doing all this. Okay? And I want people to turn their backs on you when you're doing this, when you ask for help. And that you get flustered because you got too many people telling you too many different things.
You get flustered. You're like, I'm going to take my toys and go home. I don't like what you said. I ain't going to talk to you no more. You don't agree with me, so fuck you.
Now, did they turn their backs on you, or were they not were they trying to help you? Which one? You just contradicted yourself.
Yeah, I mean, they turned their backs on you, but you got too many people trying to help you, giving you bad advice. I mean, come on, Rich.
And ultimately, after a while, you wind up losing your marbles because you don't know who's telling you the truth and who's telling you the bad.
From what I understand,
do you not have a brain? Can you not think for yourself?
And he acts like you don't have Google, dude. Supposedly he's got, I've said it 100 times, I'm going to say it again, supposedly he has an original shop manual for that car. But in his own words, he's never even opened the cover on it. I mean, come on, man. It's like you don't understand how stupid
sabotage your engine. Like that. Or, make your car run like crap.
Nope, you did it on your own.
So, all those people who have turned their backs on me, and you know who you are. And I am not kissing your butt, and I'm not even mentioning your name, because all of you know who you are. Only thing I got to say to you is, you said that I would never get the
think
car
about that,
running.
didn't you, bud? Holy fuck.
Another person told me that the block was a core, and you know who you are, and you were wrong. Same thing with the Pistons, about them being bored out and all that other jazz.
You understand what a core means?
You were
It
wrong.
don't mean it's junk.
You
It
were
means
wrong
it
about the partially spun bearing, too.
Fact.
Yeah, and you were wrong about the journal. And you guys were wrong about the rod knock. I want you all to know that you were wrong. Because the car runs. And it drives.
Hell yeah.
And if that was actually the case,
you never showed that
I wouldn't get 5 feet with that car.
You didn't. I haven't seen that
else went
motherfucker
wrong.
in your driveway. Has anybody
Now,
else?
the only problem I'm having is the front main is no good. And that's just the thing that goes in the timing chain cover. And then I have to put another oil pan gasket on it. Gaskets, because it's actually one side and the other. They're separate gaskets. They're not all one
I ain't bright
piece.
enough to buy a one piece for
So,
it. I'm not going to pop up after $10.
There's nothing else more to do internally as far as the engine goes or externally. The only thing that has to be done is the brakes. And then I'm going to do the body work. And
Hey, Rich, why is it that I put a sport gasket on a fucking big block?
I'm going to drive my car with a lot of enjoyment because I did a lot of work to get it to that point.
Hell yeah, man.
And yes, it is a numbers matching car.
Oh, that's a $100,000 car.
It is.
Hell yeah, it is.
Researched
Barrett Jackson, here he comes.
And
hey, Rich, that one's easy to shut everybody up on. Just show them the number on the motor.
Previously owned it.
And the last 4 year VIN.
So,
Or 6 or whatever.
Take all your little giggles and all your little ha-has and everything else.
Shut everybody up.
Ha-ha.
Go hide. That's why nobody's saying anything now that the car is actually running.
Oh, everybody kept talking. And you just
They ain't got 2 words to say. Nothing.
But it ain't running.
Because you want to know what? They were wrong. And they know they were wrong.
We're wrong, but still sit in the same spot.
Yep. And they were wrong about me as well.
No, that's because of the brakes, guys. You're all wrong. It's because car don't have brakes.
The community that I once was a part of. Let's see, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people turned their backs on me. And then we had a lot of
sick of your
yuppies
lies, your excuses, your fucking cocky ass mouth,
that
probably.
also turned their backs on me. Well, you know what? I don't consider people like that friends. I consider them foe. And I want nothing to do with you either. So
that's
you
a
stay
big
with your
word
little
for
happy,
you.
snappy group.
Oh, real?
Play your little childish games with somebody else because I'm done. I've got nothing more to say to any of you.
I bet that's the same face he makes whenever he drops his fucking
anybody's
turd, man.
live stream.
I'm done.
I will not be putting up with any more garbage. If you make a comment on my page, or if you post something about me that's derogatory in any way, I will definitely be reporting you, and you will be like somebody already else had done to them. removed for months. And you could sit there and say, how do you like the strikes on you? You can't do nothing until February 26th. There were no strikes on me, pal. I looked at it. I researched it. There's nothing there. So your little threatening words don't bother me.
Look, he's so amused with himself.
And they never have.
You're so proud of yourself.
He's so happy right now.
Well,
I'm telling you, he's filming this on the toilet, dude. This is after.
You know?
That face he made a minute ago, he dropped his
Have a
last
great
word.
day.
He's ecstatic
Oh,
now.
yo, people that sit there and want to bust my chops.
Why are you filming on the toilet for?
Don't
Rich?
ask me for help when you need it.
Oh.
Well, hello, folks. It's Rich220. And we have the oil pan gasket. The one with the two end pieces. Once again, I think those end pieces are
You
gone.
get that from your stock from Goody?
And we also went out and bought about 8 spark plugs, just to make sure that
look like slides from Goody.
you know, the car runs right. And
Baby,
let's see, I think it's out at the car, but I have also a
look right there's his fucking address. I mean,
I have a
that might
front
have
main
been somebody
seal
sending
for
a letter to
the
address, but-
timing chain cover. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to taking all that apart again. I hate doing things over and over, but when freaking oil pans, gaskets don't seal, and front main seals don't take.
You want to make your
brand
channel
new
popular,
front main
change the
seal
name
on
to
the
Can't
damn
Get Right,
frickin' cover.
and then put all this shit on there and own
and these
it, and you probably
side pieces don't do crap but fall into the oil pan instead of staying where the hell I put them.
Well, if you glue them on,
It
buddy.
gets a little aggravating,
I mean,
to say the least. But anyway, we have the
most
parts
people
again.
silicone them on, let them set for an
And,
hour or so before they try
I'm
it.
not going to be doing it tomorrow. It's been raining up here for the past couple of days, so that's not going to happen. When was the last time you guys saw these?
Hey, Rich! It's like your penis. It's fun size.
These in years.
Right, I mean,
So.
I guess that's how Baby Ruth's in fucking New Jersey.
And I also picked up a whole bunch more. You guessed it, Hot Wheels, because
Keep in
Walmart
mind,
had
guys,
the matchboxes
during
at
this
50
time,
cents per
Rich's fucking
car,
payments
so
are
I
going into
figured I'd wipe
foreclosure.
them
He
out
is
of
not
their
making his house payment.
matchbox.
But he's out here crying and complaining to everybody, hoping somebody's going to give him some money to
have
catch up
over
his
the
house
pilot.
payments.
Over
His
there,
house is about to go foreclosure, and this is what he's
all
doing with his
behind
money.
that big garage or ultimate garage or whatever it is. All right, folks. Well, that's the short for now. Like and subscribe. I got nothing more to give you right now, otherwise I would. I've been out all day trying to get the parts, and
Buying
the parts
Hot Wheels
hadn't
and
been
candy bars,
shipped in,
folks.
so I couldn't show that until I got them. And, well, we have them. And we're good to go. It's just a matter of me putting them in. But I want to get the other stuff done before I put the spark plugs in because I don't want to foul them out again. All right? All right, folks. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.
How you foul out new plugs and not take them out and dry them out? And
I'll tell you.
I mean,
When I was going up to pick Lacey up from the prison, because my girlfriend's a corrections
prison
officer,
guard, yeah, anyway.
but Ivy was behind a fucking Jeep like his with New Jersey plates. I think he's trying to fucking find out where we are and fucking come.
It could be.
I mean, it was a Jeep like his, and I fucking looked at the plates. I realized those are not
That's
Indiana
what I told you.
tags.
I told you to look on camera this morning because when you was taking her to work, man, it had to be between 7:30 and 9. I heard somebody banging on the door, but I wasn't getting them.
I'd like to see his
There's a
fat.
camera out there. There's
I would like
five
to.
of them.
I would like to see his
it is.
fat fucking ass become a
Said
corrections
you didn't see
officer.
nobody. I mean, must have been in my dream when I heard the banging.
But Rich, you can't become a corrections officer. You have felonies. Never mind. My bad. Because you know why? You like to drink and drive and beat women. Oh, sorry, that was your father that was beating your mom that literally died a month after them charges were posted. So, I mean, way to throw your dead father underneath the bus to make him look bad for your fucking fuck-ups in life. But
Another bury. I mean, dishonor their memory. I mean, call his dead father a woman beater. I mean, that's what he did.
and an alky and a drinking and driving and fucking failure to stay in his lane, failure to fucking yield. Well,
That's why Rich is in the trouble he's in right now, because it must be a recurring theme. He don't know how to stay in his fucking lane.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Must be his life's ambitions. You know,
You really think about it, this man is the most hated motherfucker on YouTube.
I don't think people hate him. I think people laugh at him. He's like the biggest. For sure, he's the biggest joke on YouTube. He's definitely the biggest joke. I mean, it's funny. I mean,
but with that being said, we're hopping off here. Check out our friends Mako, Fastang, Lipstick Garage, Still Scrapper Kingdom, and the newest member, Retro Russian. And hang on, I keep misforgetting his name, his channel name.
Is that the kid that shouted
Yeah.
us out or whatever? Or, I don't know if you're a kid. I'm old, so if you're probably under 30, I would consider you a kid.
JYNX Clover 2996. Go check out
No
his channel.
disrespect. I mean, I don't mean any disrespect. So.
But with that being said, fuck you, Rich. You're a wife beater and you're a fucking racist. And I think I know why you're going away for 30 days. But it's not like you have to do it live. I mean,
if he's not doing it live, he's probably in rehab. That's probably a rehab facility or something. You know what I mean?
Because he would do lives, but he wouldn't rent on the car anyway. So why would you just do a live in your hotel room and talk?
Right.
But what I think it is he said this racist shit, and now all of a sudden he's in a hotel, right? For 30 days. He's hoping 30 days everybody will just forget about it and leave him alone. Rich, it ain't happening. If I don't leave Barry alone, I ain't leaving you the fuck alone. So you might as well just make your content, and hopefully one day you become a big YouTuber. Not. You won't even become Barry's fucking size YouTube.
He could. Like I said, if he would change his name to something like Can't Get Right or I Fucked Shit Up or I'm an Idiot and just run with that theme, he would have tons of people. Because like that one guy said he was watching outside yesterday or whatever. To watch him is funny. I mean, it's funny because he's so stupid, you can't help but laugh at him. I mean, if he would just own the shit, he'd probably be popular. You know, be the Gomer Pyle of YouTube, car community. You know, that's basically what he is now. I mean, without the mechanical ability, I think Gomer Pyle had mechanical ability, didn't he? Or was that when he worked on Andy Griffith? I don't know, but anyway, Goober, whatever. Oh, people don't even know what I'm talking about, probably.
Dover, what's going on here? Know what Andy Griffin was. But yeah, so go check out our friends, and as always, see you guys tomorrow night for another one. Go check out our main channel, Poor Man's Speed Shop, if you guys want to see cars being built. And come on, Rich, put out some content, man. At least do a live where you fucking snap and call everybody bitches and how you're gonna fucking sue commenters for commenting and make more hollow threats.
Reviewing your videos and this, that, and the other. I mean,
so
peace out, Girl Scout.
Fucking people come flying around that corner like there ain't no tomorrow.
Watch.
Go. Move. Fucking nigger.
See, now
Good
pause that
shit. Fucking walking out there like that. Okay, yeah, I said it, but it doesn't make me a racist.
Yes, it does.
It makes me fed up when people actually jump off the curb and run out in front of your car when you're doing 45 miles an hour. You have to slam on your brakes because they want to be stupid and act ignorant.
You're shooing people across
Ignorance
the road,
is another word for the N-word. Look it up in the dictionary.
No, it's not.
Problem? Tough. Don't care. Doesn't make me a racist.